students, let's start with exercise 5.4. After a long time we are doing it. So first question, e raised to x upon sin x. So y is equal to, you have to take y is equal to e raised to x upon sin x. Now this will be written here, derivative with respect to x. So y dy by dx. This is why u upon v form. So this will go up, sign will go up, and we'll take the derivative of e raised to x minus e raised to x will be the constant, and we'll take derivative of sin x. So sin x, derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x minus e raised to x is constant, and we have to take derivative of sin. Sin is cos. Is it? Okay. And denominator is sin x whole square. Okay. So what you can do, e raised to x take common and keep it like this only. So sin x minus cos x upon sin square x. Okay. Now here actual function will start from here now. Is it? Y is equal to e raised to sin x. Is it? So y is equal to e raised to sin x. So this don't forget to write derivative with respect to x. So dy by dx. What will be function? Here how to operate? First derivative of e raised to x, then this is in place of x is what? Sin x. So we have to take the derivative of also sin x. Is it? So two times you have to take, it is a chain derivative. So first d by dx of e raised to sin x. E raised to sin x, what is the derivative of e raised to x? E raised to x is same, so e raised to x. Then derivative of x. X is what? Sin inverse x here. Okay. So e raised to sin x, and derivative of sin inverse x is 1 upon root 1 minus x square. If you multiply, simplify this, so dy by dx will be equal to e raised to sin inverse x upon root 1 minus x square. On to the third question, y is equal to e raised to x cube. So first you have to take, suppose in place of x cube, x is only there. So what is the derivative of e raised to x? E raised to x. Then since it is x cube is there, second we have to take the derivative of x cube. So dy by dx is equal to dy by dx of e raised to x cube. E raised to x cube is same, e raised to x. Then we have to take derivative of x cube. Derivative of x cube, what is what? 3x square. So simplifying this, what we get? 3x square into e raised to x raised to cube. To e is here. Okay, e is here. E raised to x cube. Fourth question, y is equal to sine tan inverse e raised to x. So how many times you have to take derivative? First you have to take derivative with respect to sine, then you have to take derivative with respect to tan inverse, and then you have to take derivative with respect to this e raised to minus x. Okay, understand? So 3 times you have to take derivative. Again I am repeating. First sine function, you have to take derivative of sine, you have to take derivative of tan inverse. Then here in place of x is e raised to minus x, so you have to take derivative of e raised to minus x. Since here minus x is there, so again you have to take derivative of minus x. Is it? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times you have to take derivative. Is it? So first let x dy by dx is equal to, in place of sine, according to the sine, what is the derivative of sine? Cos. Is it? So cos inverse, same inside, tan cos in the bracket tan inverse e raised to minus x. Now is the time to take the derivative of tan inverse x. Okay, but x in place of x is e raised to minus x. So derivative of tan inverse e raised to x. So this same as it is. What is a tan inverse? 1 plus x square. So it will come here, in place of x is what? E raised to minus x. Is it? So e raised to minus x square, what will be the square of e raised to minus x? E raised to minus x will be e raised to 2x. Okay, understand? It will be e raised to 2x. So 1 upon x square. What is the derivative of tan inverse x? 1 plus x square. but in place of x square e raised to minus x, so it will give 1 plus e raised to 2x. Is it? Here it is e square into x. We can say like this. Therefore, now what left now? Third is to take the derivative of e raised to x, e raised to minus x. E raised to x is e raised to x only, but again you have to take the derivative of what? Minus x, since minus x is there. Okay, what is the derivative of minus x? Minus 1. Okay, so this as it is, this is also as it is it? Minus x. So what is here? Minus e raised to 10, e raised to minus x. Got it? Okay, e raised to minus x and e raised to minus x. Then minus 1 is there, derivative of x. So this is minus sign is come from, because here it is minus 1. Is it? Derivative of minus x is what? Minus 1. So minus 1 e raised to minus x cos tan inverse e raised to x upon 1 plus e raised to minus x square. Is it clear? Now to fifth question. Y is equal to log cos e raised to x. Now, how many times you have to take the derivatives? First, according to the law. What is the derivative of log x? 1 upon x. So it will be 1 upon cos e raised to x. Then you have to take derivative as for the function cos function. Then cos function, then derivative of e raised to x. So how many times you have to take derivative? 1 with respect to log, 1 with respect to cos, 1 with respect to e raised to x. So 3 times. Is it? So dy by dx is equal to d by dx of log e raised to x. Log e raised to x is what? 1 upon cos e raised to x, and derivative of cos e raised to x, function with respect to the function cos. Cos is what? Minus sign. So minus sign e raised to x. Now is the time to take derivative of e raised to x. So derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. So finally what we get? Dy by dx is equal to, according to the law, so it was cos e raised to x minus sine e raised to x, and derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. So final answer will be look like this: minus sine e raised to x sine e raised to x upon cos e raised to x. So sine e raised to x upon cos e raised to x is tan into e raised to x. So minus e raised to x into tan e raised to x. Important in a sense that what the students are making mistake here. See the sign is plus. Is it? So the students by mistake apply log. You cannot apply log. If it had been in place of plus sign multiplication, I would have applied log and expanded it, but it is in plus sign. Whenever it is in plus sign and minus sign, we cannot apply and take the log. Is it? So directly you have to take in this case. Understood? It have been, again I am saying, if it has been into in place of plus, then I would have applied log, and which would be written in the form of log e raised to x plus log e raised to x square plus log e raised to x cube plus e raised to plus log e raised to x4 plus log e raised to 5. We would have done like this, but it is already plus sign. We cannot apply log, so directly we have to take derivative. Is it? So dy by dx is equal to d by dx of e raised to x and all this thing. Is it? Derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. Yeah, what is the difference between these two? Here you have to take again the derivative of the power of e raised to x. Is it? So e raised to x square is again e raised to x square, and derivative of x square is 2x. Is it? Now cube. Same way, e raised to x cube is same x cube. Again you have to take derivative of x cube. Derivative of x cube is 3x square. Similarly, you have to take derivative of e raised to x raised to 4. So first is e raised to x. So e raised to x is same as it is. So it will be e raised to x raised to 4. Then you have to take derivative of x raised to 4. X raised to 4 is 4x cube. E raised to x raised to 5. E raised to x raised to 5. And you have to take derivative of x raised to 5. X raised to 5 is 5x raised to 4. Is it? So simplify it and get it. This is simple. Let's see here, y is equal to root e raised to root x. So first root will convert it into power. Then first we'll take derivative with respect to the power. Then with respect to e raised to x. Then with respect to x. In place of x is root x. So 1 with the power, 1 with respect to e raised to x, and third will be with of root x. Is it? So derivative with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to with respect to the power. So it is half minus 1, so it is minus half. Then the derivative of e raised to x, e raised to root x, e raised to root x is root x only, e raised to root x, and then we have to take the derivative of root x. Is it? Derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root x. Is it? Okay. This will come into multiplication. This will also come into the multiplication. So what we get? E raised to root x upon 2 2s are 4. E raised to root x into x. Okay. Is it? If you multiply inside the root x, so what will happen? Okay. Here if you multiply, it will be inside the root. Okay, inside the root it will go as x. So x e raised to root x. Is it? This can be go in multiplication. Common root can be taken. So x will go inside. It has a root x. So 4x into e raised to root x. It will not be multiplied because root x is up and this is root x. Okay, e raised to root x and into root x. So there is a difference. But this common root can be taken. So x will go in multiplication. So 4 root x into e raised to root x. Kind of sum, when you look, first you think how many times you have to take derivative. Okay. First see log. This you keep it x. So first respect to log x. But in place of x is what? Again log x. So again you have to take the respective derivative with respect to log x inside. So 1, 2. So at least minimum 2 times you have to take the derivative. So y is equal to log in the bracket log x. So derivative with respect to x. So dy by dx is equal to 1 upon log x and into derivative of inside the bracket what is log x. So derivative of log x. Again log x is what? 1 upon x. Is it? So 1 upon log x into 1 upon x. So if you multiply, so you will get it as 1 upon x log x. V upon u form. Okay. We know what is a V upon u form. So y is equal to cos square upon log x. So log x will be square of log x and log x will go up and we have to take the derivative of cos x and minus log x will be constant and the cos x will be constant and we have to take the derivative of cos x log x. Is it? Again u into v form. So u square, u will go up, then we'll take the derivative of v which is cos x minus, now cos x will be remain constant and we have to take the derivative of log x. Is it? So dy by dx is equal to log x log square x, or we can say log x square. Is it? It is the same. So log square x, then log x will go up as a constant, will remain as a constant and will take the derivative of d by dx of cos x minus, now cos x will remain constant and will take the derivative of log x. See? So log square x log x as a constant, derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Remember that wherever there is a cos, it is minus. C, wherever there is a C is there, it is always minus. Cos x or cosec x or cot x, it is always minus in derivative. Is it? So log x is equal to minus sin x minus sin cos x. What is the derivative of log x? 1 upon x. Is it? So it will go in denominator. So you will get x into log square x. Okay. This minus sign will come. This minus sign will be taken common. So it will be sin x into log x plus cos x. This 1 upon x gone in the denominator. So this is your answer. Analyze. As soon as you see the sum, you must know what you have to do. How we'll take the derivative. y is equal to cos in the bracket log x plus e raised to x. So first, according to the cos function, then it is u plus v form, is it? So you have to take derivative of one, then the derivative of the other. Is it clear? Okay, so y is equal to cos log x plus e raised to x. So derivative with respect to x. Cos is what? Again I said, whenever c there is minus sign, so it is minus sign log x plus e raised to x. Now it is a time to take the derivative of what inside the bracket, log x plus e raised to x, is it? And sin x, this is log x, is it? What is the log x? Derivative of log x 1 upon x, and plus what is the derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x only, is it? So this is a constant, so we'll write it first. So it is minus sign here, minus 1 upon x plus e raised to x into sin log x plus e raised to x. Thank you.